Alright guys, welcome back to Burnin' Rubber Garage. Hopefully you can hear me okay. We're right by, I think it's the 10. I'm not sure. We're down in Glendale. We just picked up a new vehicle. We've been looking for one for a while and finally found one. It's not perfect, but it's pretty dang close. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. What we've got here is a 1970 Chevy Suburban. It's a 3-door. Sitting on 18-inch American racing wheels. Kind of got the tailgate style instead of the barn doors. Has keyless entry, power windows. It's super nice. A lot of money's been put into it. Still needs more though. I mean, you can see there's your gauges. Miles per hour, tach, fuel gauge, oil, volts, water temp. There's your power window switches. Has AC and heat. There's a Chevy deck. Has a Pioneer system in it too. You look back here, it's a 2-seater. Well, the 2 bench seats, not the 3rd seat. Tons of room back there. It is freaking nice. Let's go ahead and show you under the hood. It's running a GM crate engine. The hood's got some paint coming off, so there we go. So there she is. 330 horsepower, 380 pound-feet of torque. Headers, Flowmaster exhaust, disc brakes all the way around. There's your AC, electric fans. Looks like a pretty new battery. The horn's pretty cool too. I kind of dig the horn. Love it. Out back, one of the coolest looking parts of this is these tips. It's got some Gibson tips on it. I don't know if you can see it there. It is running bags in the back. There's your trailer tow, 7-way hitch. It's a really nice vehicle. I'll open the back for you at another point in time. Let's see if it'll start. Probably need to give it a little gas, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna set you back here. You guys can hear it fire up. Smell it. She's running pretty good, pretty rich. Overall, very solid ride. Let me show you guys how the airbags work. All right, you got your switch here. This thing, it can pull. Now you can see there, we're tucked a little bit. We're kind of over the tire. It will go lower. Get a nice little trailer on it. Sit it back up. Now the back end's up a ways. It has an onboard tank, onboard compressor. You can get the ride right even when you're pulling with it. Very, very nice vehicle. Through the parking lot here. We got to get on our way to California. We're picking something else up. Not sure if we're going to make it to Summit Racing or not, but has plenty of get up and go. It's a 3-speed. It's a turbo 350, I believe. It might be a turbo 400. It is just a 3-speed automatic. Has your air conditioning. The exhaust sounds so good. That whistle in the background. We're whistling at the Suburban and checking it out. Not very often you see one of these bad boys. And now they're back there chatting about it. Just cool what old cars do to people. Gets up and just runs. And it sounds really good. Stops just as good as a modern car. Just because of the fact that it's got 4-wheel disc brakes. Mirrors are a little weird to get used to. I'm used to a bigger mirror. I really like a big mirror. You've got rear vents you can turn on. Hesitated a little bit there, but it's not fully warmed up yet. She ran like a champ last night, drove it through Phoenix. I think we put about 40 miles on it last night. Just a solid ride. When it was warmed up, it would rip right off the line. It's covered. The headliner looks looks really good. Let's go around one more time real quick. Just listen to it rumble. You got a fan control switch over here. You got your airbags in the back control over here. Everything in here has been made to kind of keep up with a modern car. The only thing it's really lacking is fuel injection, but that's something that I think we'll be putting on one of the cars. I'm not sure if it's this one first. It might be the Camaro, because this one seems to run pretty decent right now. But gauges all work. We've got pretty close to a half a tank. We're running oil pressures right around 50, water temps at 150, so we're almost up to operating temp. And we're putting out about 14 volts, which is cool. Everything about this has just been well thought out. I really like that part of it. Is it perfect? No, we got some paint issues. It's got a few other odds and ends. When we hop out, we'll show you in the back. See if we can raise that back end up. All right, so we've got all LED tail lights all the way around, marker lights, everything. Push this, open the top. It's kind of a brute to lift. It'll lock in place. Got in, and that's a ton of room. I can almost lay back there. That's how big it is. They put in an aftermarket fuel tank. You can fill it from the neck over there, from up here. It's a little easier up here, minus that you could spill. So I mean, you got options with this. You've even got, with the compressor, you're able to fill tires off of this vehicle too. So you just hook that into the compressor and it will let you fill it up. So guys, hopefully we'll get some good driving shots. Hopefully you'll see this. I'd love to see it tow the Camaro to a car show next year. It should be a really fun vehicle. All right, guys, we're still here in the Suburban. Pulled over for just a sec to stretch out. Pretty comfy little ride. I'd probably put about 100 miles on it. We got some, what could be some bad weather back home. We're gonna leave this with family and then have them just ship it home. It's not worth the risk. Plus, where it's carbureted, I don't know how it'll do over some of those passes. I think some of the passes on the way home get up over 8,000. It'd probably do fine. It's just more of a safety thing. I don't want to total my new Suburban on the way up. Plus, it's cruising really good. That's what makes me think it would make it. I just think it'll be easier on me to get back home. I got to get to work. And we're down almost close to Mexico. I think we're in Queen Creek right now at a Tractor Supply, one of my favorite stores. I should go in and see if they have a Coleman and put in the back, get another Coleman. But hopefully you guys like this video. I've enjoyed making it. I'm going to try and get you guys some driving shots. Hopefully that'll work. I'm probably be looking out over the nasty hood, but that should be fine. Maybe I'll set you up over there in the passenger seat and it'd be like you're driving in the vehicle with me, which would be kind of cool. So we'll figure something out. It is a little bit loud. She's running beautifully. I mean, the gauges, we've burned probably close to half a tank. That's how much we've used it. The temperature, you got a 150, 180 mark. It's closer to the 180, hasn't moved. We're everywhere from 13 to 14 volts, and the oil pressure's anywhere just shy of 50 to just a little over if I'm on it. So really cool truck. Everything seems to be working. It has Bluetooth in it. Just a really cool setup, and I've just been having it giving me navigation. So nothing too crazy. We'll see if we can't get you some driving shots and let you hear it running.
Take the next right onto South Ellsworth Road. Continue for 13 miles.